Hi friends, today I'm going to teach you 2 different ways to tie your shirts up over a dress, that way so that it makes your dress look like a skirt. It's also a good technique for as we're going into the fall, so you can keep wearing your summery dresses into the fall. So this is the method I like to use when I'm wearing a little thicker shirt or one that might be a little snugger, so there's not as much extra fabric to play with. But what I do is I button it, the first one's at about the bust, I guess, and then the next one down, and that's all you're going to button is just those 2 buttons. Then and this button keeps coming unbuttoned, then you gather up your ties, and really you need to like neaten up in the back, but I'm not going to do that for today. I start with my right one, which is sort of the one in front, and I go through the hole between the 2 buttons that are buttoned. I'm just being careful to not unbutton it. This is much easier to do in front of the mirror. So I pull that one down, and then this one I go from the back and I come out. I didn't do it right. Okay, and this one goes through the hole from the front to the back, or to the inside, I guess I would say, and let that come down. Now this particular Bass Blast, I'm having a little bit of a trouble because that button keeps coming unbuttoned. Then the other one goes from the inside and you pull it out forward. Okay, so now you've got them both pulled through, and you sort of crisscross to tug a little bit. And then if you have room in the tails, I will do a little secondary knot. It's kind of messy because I'm not doing it in front of the mirror, so I apologize. But the theory works. You'll want to practice it a couple times in front of the mirror. Anyway, this is a better way for a thicker fabric or a smaller shirt. On to number 2. And here's look number 2. This is the more conventional knot tying, because this shirt, it's a little roomier and it's a very thin, pliable fabric. So in this, I don't need to button it really at all. You just gather it up, and again, I'll fix the back at the end. Just gather it up so you have the 2 tails, and you just make a regular simple knot. 1, tie it as snug or as loose as you want. Simple knot number 2, and then you just sort of play around with the tails so they lay the way that you want. And again, then you get the back all adjusted. I didn't really do a good job back there right now, but so that is number 2. This one is probably more sturdy because it's actually tied in a knot. But like I said, if you have a thick or small shirt, you can see how much tail is left over here. I wouldn't have had that much tail length left on the other shirt if it had been 2 knots, and it would have just been like 2 little tiny nubs, and it would have looked weird. So anyway, this is a good way to extend your summer dresses into fall, a good way to warm yourself up, and a good way to make a dress now look like a skirt with a top. Okay, I hope you like these tips. I'll see you next time. Bye.